Question number 1. What is HTML generally used for?
Solid response. The skeleton of web pages is a valid choice.
Question number 2. An HTML file starts with the tag.
Well done. HTML HTML is the right choices. Question number 3. What does stand for in HTML? Correct. Markup is the right answer. Question number 4. How to create web forms in HTML? Nice work. You chose form, and it is correct. Question number 5. What does the acronym HTML mean? Good thinking. Hypertext Markup Language is the right answer. Question number 6. HTML tag for inserting an image. Right choice. MumGC equal to Moj. GIF alt equal to MyImage. Garage is the best answer. Question number 7. The document frames are markers. Perfect HTML is the correct choice. Question number 8. To create an HTML file, we need exactly. Web browser and text editor makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 9. When was HTML initial release? Nice selection. 1993 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 10. HTML is what type of language? You got it? Your choice markup language is right. Question number 11. What is the full form of HTML? Excellent. Hypertext Markup Language is a brilliant choice. Question number 12. HTML is a programming language. Great thinking. No is the right choice. Question number 13. What is the HTML language for? Right again. For the construction of the page structure is a valid answer. Question number 14. What is tag? Doctype HTML. Smart pick. Identify the type of document is the correct choice. Question number 15. Which tag starts the HTML file? Valid point. HTML is true. Question number 16. To execute HTML file you need. You're right. All of the above is the correct answer. Question number 17. To create HTML page you need. Great job. Both LMB is the accurate answer. Question number 18. HTML is made up of 2 parts. Strong choice. Hypertext and markup language is the right answer. Question number 19. HTML language was invented by. Excellent choice. CERN of Geneva is the right answer. Question number 20. The latest version of HTML is. Good job. Your answer HTML5 works well here. Question number 21. What are HTML tags used for? You chose defining the content of the web page, and it is correct. Question number 22. The content of web page dash. Nicely done. Body dastro body is a solid answer. Question number 23. Who is the inventor of HTML? Well reasoned. Tim Berners-Lee is the correct choice. Question number 24. Web page is. Bravo! Text file with HTML or HTML extension is the answer. Question number 25. HTML tag to make a text bold. On track. B is the correct answer. Question number 26. HTML language elements are. Sharp thinking. Markers is the right choice. Question number 27. File extension of HTML file. Smart move. HTML is an accurate answer. Question number 28. What is the title function? Clear logic. Your choice for website titles is sound and 100% true. Question number 29. Defines the document's body. Correct response. Body is the most accurate answer. Question number 30. What code HTML starts with?
Well picked. TML is the correct answer.
Question number 31. What is the purpose of HTML?
Smart move. To make a web page is an accurate answer.
Question number 32. TML block is known as dash. Smart pick. TML tag is the correct choice. Question number 33. What do HTML acronym mean?
Strong choice. Hypertext Markup Language is the right answer.
Question number 34. HTML is flexible language. Bravo! Yes is the answer. Question number 35. What does HTML stands for? Great job. Hypertext Markup Language is the accurate answer. Question number 36. HTML generates type pages. Nice work. You chose static and it is correct. Question number 37. Extensible Markup Language. Great thinking. SAML is the right choice. Question number 38. Insert a paragraph in HTML. Good job. Your answer P. This is a paragraph. P works well here. Question number 39. What is HTML standing for? Well done. Hypertext Markup Language is the right choice. Question number 40. How an HTML file is saved? You chose no matter the name only at the end. HTML. And it is correct. Question number 41. Hypertext Markup Language. Nice selection. HTML is the correct and valid answer. Question number 42. HTML document can contain. On track. All the above is the correct answer. Question number 43. HTML was invented by dash. Correct response. Tim Berners-Lee is the most accurate answer. Question number 44. Defines the document type. Correct. Doc type is the right answer. Question number 45. The style sheet is used to. Solid response. Links yes to the HTML page is a valid choice. Question number 46. What is an HTML element? Excellent choice. Everything from start to end tag is the right answer. Question number 47. HTML is a dash language. Valid point. Markup is true. Question number 48. The BEM HTML stands for. You got it. Your choice markup is right. Question number 49. Insert a heading in HTML. Perfect. PS1, this is a heading. PS1 is the correct choice. Question number 50. What tag is not the main? Excellent. Caption is a brilliant choice. Question number 51. The largest HTML heading? Nicely done. F1 is a solid answer. Question number 52. The latest HTML version? Well picked. You will be dirty is the correct answer. Question number 53. HTML language uses dash? Clear logic. Your choice tags is sound and 100% true. Question number 54. How is HTML deciphered? Right again. Hypertext Markup Language is a valid answer.
Question number 55. HTML is an extension of.
Well-reasoned. Hypertext markup language is the correct choice.
Question number 56. Cascading style sheets.
Good thinking. CS is the right answer.
Question number 57. Dash is true for HTML. Exactly. All of these make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 58. What is HTML used for? Right choice. Creating web pages is the best answer. Question number 59. What does HTML do? Sharp thinking. Close the HTML page is the right choice. Question number 60. The tags in HTML are. You're right. Not case sensitive is the correct answer. Question number 61. HTML was developed by. You chose Tim Berners-Lee. And it is correct. Question number 62. HTML is the sake of.
Perfect. Hypertext markup language is the correct choice.
Question number 63. What stands for HTML? Nicely done. Hypertext markup language is a solid answer. Question number 64. What does HTML mean? Right again. Hypertext markup language is a valid answer. Question number 65. HTML stands for dash. Strong choice. Hypertext markup language is the right answer. Question number 66. HTML tag tongue 2. Correct response. Basic tool for preparing HTML pages is the most accurate answer. Question number 67. What is HTML tag? Good thinking. A closing and opening to a sentence, header X, is the right answer. Question number 68. HTML is a subset of. Right choice. HTML is the best answer. Question number 69. Page content label. Valid point. Body is true. Question number 70. HTML stands for. Nice work. You chose hypertext markup language and it is correct. Question number 71. Who invented HTML?
On track. Tim Berners-Lee is the correct answer.
Question number 72. Who developed HTML? Great job. Tim Berners-Lee is the accurate answer. Question number 73. Who created HTML?
Well picked. Tim Berners-Lee is the correct answer.
Question number 74. Types of HTML tag.
Excellent choice. Those that open and those that close is the right answer.
Question number 75. Safi is short for. Nice selection. Source is the correct and valid answer. Question number 76. What is syntax?
Good job. Your answer. Specific rules of HTML works well here.
Question number 77. What is a tag?
Bravo. HTML code is the answer.
Question number 78. What is HTML? Excellent. Language enabling the creation of websites is a brilliant choice. Question number 79. That is used to. Smart move. Define an HTML link is an accurate answer. Question number 80. An open tag. Sharp thinking. BR is the right choice. Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Well reasoned. Contact Narayan Changder is the correct choice.